but they don't want to respond to us. And they're supposed to be with me.
All right, everyone, I am going to call the docket. When I call the docket, you need to stand and let me know you're here. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you're not here and a warrant may be issued for your arrest. So Aubrey Small Leon is in federal custody. Emmanuel Moses Perez. Thank you. Nicholas Carrion, federal custody. Mr. Perez, could you do me a favor? Could you come forward, please? Hi. Yes. All right, so what's going to end up happening, we're going to make sure that your attorney gets here, but I'm going to need you to take a seat in the box, okay?
Okay. Well, I know he said he had a case going on.
But we'll call him, okay?
Okay, we shall get.
Ashley Nicole Rodriguez. All right, Ms. Rodriguez, if you'll come forward, please. All right, we're going to make sure that your attorney's here, but I'm going to need you to take a seat in the box. Or not in the box. Okay. Mark Lunsford.
He's present. The counsel, there's a specific prosecutor assigned to this case. He's on his way.
You're like, what? All right, Matthew Alexander Renee Inciriaga. Thank you. Francisco Yanez. Thank you. Trying to lighten the mood.
You did it, Judge.
All right. Juan Cruz is in custody. Thank you. Brim Martinez Mejia, custody. Joseph Alaman, custody. Doic Yanez. Thank you. Aldolfo Manuel Rodriguez Villafane. Juan Martinez, custody. Michael Anthony Hernandez. Michael Anthony Hernandez. Elena Marino. Elena Marino. Joshua Gonzalez, custody. Esther De La Fuente. Thank you. Matthew Stephen Martinez. Fernando Raul Guzman. Fernando Raul Guzman. Lamar Simmons. Shakira Leonor Laraga. Thank you. Jesse Emmanuel Garza Jr. Thank you. Ronald Lamar Allen. Ronald Lamar Allen. Joshua Gonzalez, custody. Jacob Andrew Andrade, custody. Alexis Hernandez. Is that Alexis? All right. Alexis Hernandez. Eddie Sullivan, custody. Nicholas Carrion, federal custody. George Abaye. Thank you. Claudia Aaron. Thank you. Patrick Neangier, custody. Rashawn Sullivan, custody. Eduardo Escalera, custody. Nicholas Cornelius, custody. Justin James Gonzalez, Reginald Green, Abdul Miller, custody. Alfredo Guadalupe Guzman III. Thank you. Tyler Richard Paul Ketchum, custody. Desiree Maria, how you pronounce the last name? Iara. Desiree Maria Iara. I never know if the H is truly silent. Richard Anthony Murmia. Richard Anthony Murmia. Antonio Garcia. Thank you. All right, is there anyone who came in late or your name was not called? All right, everyone, it is Friday Eve, but it feels like a Friday. Let's not mess with that vibe. So in order to keep the vibe going and for everything to move smoothly and orderly and quickly, attorneys, I need you to follow these instructions. please do not talk behind the court reporter when we're on the record. You'll know we're on the record because I will have called the style of the case. Do not approach over here asking questions when I've called the style of the case and we're on the record. Now, let me just tell you why I do that. One, because it's hard for the court reporter to hear if you're talking behind her. And two, believe it or not, even though the acoustics are horrible in this courtroom, when you're talking up here, it's so loud for me up here. And I want to concentrate on the person who's in front of me. And I want to concentrate on your client when they're in front of me as well. Ms. Abrams is not here, so we have a new probation officer. So if you have somebody who's on probation, if you worked out an agreement where you think your client is going to receive probation, please confer with her. She's an integral part of the system. If you have someone who's in custody, once you requested them from the deputy, please do not leave the courtroom because they can only have so few inmates out in the box for security reasons. If your client wishes to speak to the court in a language other than English, whether you speak the language or not, we'll need an interpreter. Just let them know. If you follow all of these rules, everything will run smoothly and we will move everybody out. Attorneys, we're doing something different because we're going paperless. So when you're ready to approach, just approach them. They're going to sign you in. So when you see that you've been signed in at 11:45 and you're like, I don't understand, because you signed in at 11:45. So time when you sign in there, I'll take you up. So everyone, please confer. Let's be kind. Let's have a great day. It's supposed to be 104 today. So, and stop complaining about it's cold in this courtroom because it is not. Oh, and Jody,
Yes.
there are some people who have zoomed in.
And
Let me tell you who they are. Let me see if I can get my mouse working. Oh, there it is. All right, there's somebody named Robert Michael Hernandez. They didn't put their last name in Dad's iPad.
I'm guessing Dad's iPad is Dr. McGurky.
All right, we're gonna see who they are.
Okay. And Robert's probably Robert Lopez. I mean, I'm gonna call through the things.
All right, to the persons who are on Zoom, could you please unmute and show your video? The person who's listed as Robert, could you show your video? And Michael Hernandez, we're just waiting for your attorney. So I'll put you in the breakout room. All right, Robert, if you could unmute.
There you go.
All right, Robert, who are you here for?
Believe Jody Sawyers was the one that requested me to come in.
All right, and what is your last name?
Robert Lopez with Animal Care Services.
All right, so you're Robert Lopez,
Yes.
and the person who's zooming in from the iPad, what is your name, sir? You're on mute.
Okay, David Maguki.
I'm sorry, David who?
Maguki,
How do you spell your last name?
McGookey.
G-O-K.
McGookey.
All right, and are you here for Miss Sawyers as well?
Yes, I believe so, yes.
All right, so to both of you, this jury trial has been scheduled for September 20, let me see.
30th, but we're asking for October 1st at 9 a.m. because we'll be picking a jury on 30th.
Okay, just 1 second. All right, so to both of you, it's my understanding that you're under subpoena, is that correct?
Correct.
Yes,
All right, so that subpoena is going to last until we've concluded with this jury trial. So when Ms. Sawyers reaches out to you to let you know when you're needed in court, you'll need to be in court because that's an order from the court, the subpoena. Does everybody understand?
yes.
ma'am.
All right, so The plan is we're going to have jury selection on this case at the end of September. And so on October the 1st, you all will be needed. Is that when you want them?
Well, they'll need to check in so that we can put them on recall for that week. Let
All
them
right.
know more particularly when they will need to appear.
All right, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to make sure that you check in with Miss Sawyer and check in with her on September 29th. That way that she can let you know when you're needed for court and you don't have to keep coming down.
Okay,
All right. And so she will get in touch with you to let you know specifically the dates that she needs you. That way you can not be just waiting around, all right?
okay,
Yes, ma'am.
All right, do you both have any questions of anything?
no,
No,
All right, thank you so much, and I appreciate your patience.
no, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
There are two other witnesses that were subpoenaed that never contacted me. They were supposed to appear at 9 a.m. However, the state is also intending to call them, so I think there's been some confusion because their liaison probably released them until October 1st. And so I've asked the state to have them log on to Zoom today
Okay.
so that I don't know if I've got a hearing at 9:30 downstairs.
Oh, well, if you'll talk to them and see if they have them logged in or if they've given them the information to log in.
I did, but it obviously is still being transmitted to those two witnesses, so it will.
And you
be
just want to make sure that they're in
Held on,
court.
held on subpoena, yeah, that I don't have to re-subpoena them, so same thing, if you could just tell them, unless you need me here,
No, I'll let them know.
okay, same message, thank
Okay,
you so
sure.
much.
You're welcome.
All right, have a good one.
All right, you too. Just waiting for Odyssey to load up, then I'll be ready. So how are you doing this morning? Oh, okay. And I will tell you, if you talk with Robert Featherson. Hi, Robert. Hi, this is one of our interns. So I always try to get them to go in the crowd to mix it up. So if you could tell her, what you do and why you're here today.
Good. Well,
All right, who are you ready?
you're an intern? Oh, super.
Are we ready?
Very good. Well, I'm a defense attorney. And that's my role here. So when I review cases, I look at these, if they're constitutionally, if the procedures used were according to the Constitution. And then I also have to pay attention to what my client wants. And some of them still want to go to Vegas and throw the dice and go to trial. So then we'll do a trial if that's what they want.
Yeah, that's really good so far, especially when she.
All right, Leon Small.
Fine, is the night, so we did.
Good morning.
Small is in federal custody. I'm checking with the state to make sure we have our discovery acknowledgements.
Okay, and then do you have an idea of when they have settings over there?
I asked Mr. House this morning and his setting is going nowhere fast.
Gonna see a lot.
Yeah, but what date is it going nowhere fast?
We'll ask him to respond if he has a specific date, Judge, but he didn't give me one. Let me ask him while the state is staying, we sign off on our discovery.
Okay.
Same thing.
You're welcome.
Yeah, indeed. Well, you certainly did get smacked in the face here with reality and how things are out in town. So,
Oh,
I think you.
are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe I might be next.
Better than going to.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been learning, so. Next one is.
Really good. Take care. Take care.
Wait, page 6. All right. Claudia Aaron. Hello. Hi. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right, how are you doing?
I'm doing really good.
So is everything going okay?
Yes.
Everything going okay?
Yes, Judge, as a matter of fact, I checked in with her case manager, Ms. Tunisian. She said she's doing really well. My client also advised me that she got her high school diploma.
Congratulations.
Yeah, moving definitely in the right direction, Your Honor. Very proud of her progress. She's set to graduate in December. The only thing left she has is MRT, about 4 classes left, Judge.
Okay. All right. Well, I tell you what, I will come to your graduation.
Oh, thank
I'll
you.
be there too.
I know it's going to be great. So we're not going to say you're intending to, we're going to say she's going to graduate in December.
That's
Yeah.
right.
All right. So then what we'll do is we'll recall this. Norma, can we recall this for November? Yes. But not interfere with the week of Thanksgiving, please.
That would work for me.
All right, so we're gonna come back November 17th, and I know on November 17th, you're gonna tell me, Judge, you said you'd come to my graduation, so it's happening. So we'll have you come back on November 17th just to make sure that you're on track, and I know you will be. All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you.
All right, continue with the good work, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Oh.
Okay, well. I think it's very hard to-
All right, anyone else ready?
Yes, ma'am.
I can see.
Elena Moreno,
Correct, Judge.
she's not here?
She's.
She's right
there.
Oh,
That's right.
no. I understand that the traffic was off this morning. Okay, yeah. No problem. All right, hello,
Morning, Judge.
good morning. So what is happening with this case?
If I may, get in a little bit closer, because the number of the complaining witnesses in this case, it's a 16 count. Is that there are some bank statements that are missing. Some of her personal and commercial bank records have been subpoenaed. State has informed me that they are still getting those together to give to me so I can review. Also, they haven't, we're still waiting for absolute restitution amounts because right now there's conflicting information in there. So before we can negotiate and present some mitigating evidence to the state, before we can start working towards maybe a possible plea bargain, we need to get the exact.
So when is that going to take place?
Your Honor, I've already emailed the detective on Tuesday and then again yesterday. I'm only missing for April and then 3 amounts. So I think at least a week or so. We can
Okay.
probably get it.
Yeah, because it's so hard for me. You got is everybody whispering today or is my allergy ear acting
Well,
up?
Judge, you know me, normally I have a super booming voice
Yeah.
for this reason.
Okay.
Just keep it quiet.
So I'm sorry, when do you say you'll have all discovery?
I think within the next week or so.
Next week or so?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. Set this for the 3rd week in September. That will be your final discovery and state at that time you'll need to be prepared to tender an offer.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, what date? All right, so this is what's gonna happen on September 18th. On September 18th, I'm gonna expect an acknowledgement of discovery that you've received all the discovery. And then state on that date, you'll need to tender an offer. And then there's going to be a quick turnaround for a plea deadline date. If an agreement has not been reached, what will end up happening next is you'll have a jury trial. Do you understand? All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, who else?
I have a photo where
Alfonso Rodriguez.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right. So, Mr. Locke, I have an intern.
Yes.
Introduce her to everyone. So go down. She's a student at UTSA.
I'm gonna.
All right, so on this case, my understanding there was a.
She can't hear.
Okay, my understanding there was to be a plea in the misdemeanor court. Has that taken place?
No, she didn't have a misdemeanor.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
It's the wrong case that
It's
got
okay.
pulled up.
Yes.
It's Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no, it's my fault. I transposed a couple of numbers on the case.
We'll take a misdemeanor, but.
You take
Yeah,
misdemeanor, right?
Yeah. No, on this case, Your Honor, we've talked to the prosecutor. I didn't know this about, the pretrial diversion programs. So they're reviewing to see if he's a candidate.
All right, State
Yes, Judge.
on Rodriguez. I know you all are reviewing to see if he's a candidate for PTD.
I got it.
Okay, but has an offer been tendered?
No,
All right.
no
so-
offer. I can review it right now, Judge, and give an
Yeah,
offer.
So if you'll tender an offer,
Yes, Judge.
and then I'm gonna do a plea deadline date.
Okay.
Ms. Ferguson, on this case, if I can have a plea deadline date in 30 days, please. All right, so September 25th, either there's going to be an agreement for PTD or not, or either there is going to be some sort of an agreement reached, or the next date is going to be a jury trial date.
You have another day that week, Your Honor, I'm in Bell County.
All right, Norman, he says he's in Bell County on that day. Do you have another date that week?
The 26th would be great.
All right, September 26th.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank-
Thank you.
Sure.
All right, anyone else?
Yes, ma'am, Lamar.
Hi, how's it going? Good to see you. All right, Lamar Simmons. Hi, on this case, an offer was to be tendered. Have you received an offer?
Duffy had made an offer, however, I came in to confer with Duffy off Dockets. And Duffy was going to consider, and I know that Duffy's gone.
Mhm.
I talked with Lauren, Lauren stepped out. But Lauren's gonna reach out to the complaining witness. Lauren is gonna see if she will make a revised offer. I proposed a counter offer.
Mhm.
And Lauren needs about 2 weeks to contact the CWC if they're okay with a proposed offer.
All right, Norma, on this case, final plea deadline date, 3 weeks, please.
September 18th.
Yes. All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Thank you for addressing appropriately for court.
We're using that procedure from now on?
Yes, sir.
All right, anyone else? Thank you. Juan Alberto Martinez.
speak louder so the court can hear.
All right, hi. So
Hey,
on
Judge.
this case, do you have all of the discovery?
Judge, I got handed a hard drive last week that had 431 PDF files, 98 videos, and 94 images.
Mhm.
That was the requested discovery that had asked for back on July the 8th.
Yes.
Okay, so I have not yet had a chance to review all those videos.
And I appreciate the fact that you said, I will turn over a hard drive later in the day, back in July, and you did it. Sometimes people will say, I have a hard drive now, so I appreciate that. So how much time are you asking for to review that?
Judge, 30 days if the court would allow it.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset.
And Your Honor, also, I've already filed motions on this case.
All right, just one second. Excuse me, sir. Here's the thing. Do you want your attorney to go without having reviewed anything? What he has to review is a lot for him to review. If you want your attorney to go to court blind and be surprised by whatever the state presents, we can do that. But you're not his only client. So the fact that he has all of that to review, he needs to review it to be effective for you. You may continue.
Judge, I filed 17 motions this week on this case. One is a motion to suppress.
Mhm.
The other is a motion to reduce bond. And at the court's schedule, I'd like to schedule that as early as possible.
All right, so state,
Yes, Judge.
with regards to the motion for the bond reduction, have you had a chance to review that and would you be ready to proceed on that?
Not seen that, but if I look at it, Judge, I can be prepared for it.
All right, so we may be able to take up the motion for the bond reduction today. The motion to suppress, I know the state is not going to be ready for that because I'm assuming there will be witnesses needed. Unless,
Absolutely, Judge. The judge will need, I'm sorry, the state's going to need at least a week, I think, to get ready for the
all right,
motion to suppress.
because I'm assuming it's not just a search warrant where I can read it and say yay or nay. So we're going to come back on September 29th. Is that good for you?
That's good, Judge.
All right. And then state on September 29th, if you haven't done so, you'll need to be able to tender offer on that day. And an acknowledgement of discovery will be need to sign on that day. All right. So if y'all have a seat and if you'll confer with them on the bond, the court will hear the bond matter.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'll put it on my computer.
All right. Anyone else? Ready? All right. Thank you.
No, it's not over 400 grams, but it's kind of 200, yeah.
But so let me just tell you, a lot of times your client, when you're a defense attorney, sometimes they want to be your only client, but they can't be your only client unless they're paying, you know, $300,000. Then you can just have one client because that can take care of your bills, right? Like that can take care of your mortgage. That can probably take care of your malpractice insurance, your bar dues, your day-to-day living expenses. Oh, then they will represent themselves. You will find that a lot of people feel as though they can be an attorney because they think all we do is talk. But there's a lot of knowledge behind the talking, so. But it happens. In my career, I've had two people to self-represent. One, because it was a misdemeanor case and they said they always wanted to be an attorney. So they're like, I'm going to do this. Let me try this. Yeah. And then one that decided, yeah, I'm doing this. And throughout the voir dire, the panel were saying, please let your attorney represent you. But he didn't want to, so. Well, the client I had who was in misdemeanor court was extremely intelligent. And I knew he was going to be great time when he did a Batson challenge. But his case, he ended up being found guilty and then he appealed it and he won on appeal and he did his own appeal. So. All right, are there any attorneys here who practice in federal court? Awesome. Is there anyone who can look up a case and see what the court date, the federal court date is?
Is that all one name or is that two?
That's all one name. That helps us a lot. And thank you, Rick, for pointing out Michael, who was hiding. So Deputy Laura, where I am in the book, his brothers have just realized that he's missing. And so they're upset. They're trying to go off and find him. Fernando Raul Guzman. Alexis Hernandez. Ronald Lamar Allen. Desiree Maria Iera. Thank you. Richard Anthony Marmea. Oh, yeah. Are you ready?
No, Judge, we're still waiting on a prosecutor, special prosecutor.
Okay.
So he's in contact with me.
Okay.
Is that Miller?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hold off for 1 second. He changed his mind on, I was gonna ask for a reset, but he changed his mind. We may be able to get this.
All right. So they're not ready on it yet.
Yeah, I'm so sorry if he just informed me.
But you'll need to reapproach them when you're ready.
That's fine.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, you did? Okay. I didn't write it down, so I was, well, true. Yeah.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Deputy Laura, I'm going to forward something to you. I'm going to forward something to you. All right, let me know when you're all ready with one. All right. Thank you. All right, George Abaye.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Oh, you're on this side, counsel. Over here. Good morning. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right, so where are we on discovery?
So I believe we have our discovery for the 2023 case, Your Honor. We have conferred with the state. They've made a new offer to us. I need to confer with Mr. Abaye. He needs to consider that, and he needs to seek counsel from an immigration attorney to make that determination. So we just ask for another opportunity to visit on that.
All right, I need an acknowledgement of discovery signed. And Ms. Ferguson, on this case, your final plea deadline date is going to be in 30 days. That should be ample time for the immigration attorney to give him advice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, that's going to be your final plea deadline date. Just have a seat. Your attorney will bring that form to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. So when people are not US citizens, they have to voluntarily and intelligently waive their rights to jury trial. They must know the consequences of that, right? Sometimes the consequences is, oh yeah, I know that this is an assault case, so I'm having an affirmative finding of family violence. Sometimes the consequences are, hey, this is deportable offense, and if I plead to this, I'm going to be deported. So you can see how if somebody doesn't know that and they enter a plea and then they're like, whoa, nobody told me I could be deported. I would have went to trial, you know? So that's why that happens. Yes.
Yeah, your trial set 9/29, Your Honor.
9/29.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you so much.
And if you want to send the docket sheet to yourself, just text it to you and pop
Oh,
up.
thank you.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
no, this is good. Just having that. Thank you so much. And have you met our intern?
Yeah, just.
Okay, awesome. Okay. Thank you so much.
They were the lawyers.
Oh, yeah, he's a great attorney. I'm not supposed to say that though, so. That's the change.
I mean.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, so you know, it's.
America's best lawyer. That's amazing.
Yeah. All right, Norma, on Small, he's in his schedule for federal trial on September 29th. So probably we'll set this sometime in late October and just see where we are. Okay, October 27th. All right. Oh, gosh.
This is black one.
Yes.
Yeah, the one in black is my wife.
Yeah.
The rest is yours.
I'm like, it's constant spam. And I tried, Deputy Laura showed me how to do the do not disturb sign. But sometimes I'm thinking it's gonna be somebody that I need to speak to.
They have, I once had this app called Robo Killer, and it was absolutely hilarious because they would actually have, they were celebrities would pick up the phone. It was someone family person, they look like, and like the president, the former president, like saying like, hey, you know, like, you know, you guys. And it's funny to hear people telemarketers arguing with, man, I didn't vote for you, man. It was hilarious. It was the funniest thing. I used to love listening as I play this for everybody.
Oh, wow. All right, here's this. This is Small. So Norma, if you can let the attorney know who came in for Small that his is being reset for October 27th. Okay. Yes. No, you can send an email, whatever is easiest for you. Yeah, if email is easiest for you, and honestly, there are some times that I don't need them, so you don't have to kill a tree. I'll ask if I need it.
Well, I know computer to go ahead and send me via email.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, is there anyone else ready?
Yes.
All right, Lunsford. Morning. Good morning. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. So let me see. All right, so discovery, was that completed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and today is the plea deadline date. So is this going to be a jury trial or have you all reached an agreement?
We have reached an agreement, Judge. There's one caveat that I should explain to the court.
Yes.
We're in agreement with all the terms. It's been a written plea agreement. We've
Mhm.
gone over it with Mr. Lunsford, and we do have an agreement. One of the things that the state wants to accomplish prior to the plea is restitution up front.
Mhm.
The state, and I don't want to speak for them, but my understanding is they need a little time not only to identify the specific recipients of the restitution by name, addresses, who the check should be made out to, and the amount. It's a substantial amount of money, and we are able to pay that before sentencing. So I would suggest perhaps 30 days to get those numbers done so that we can present the agreement to the court.
Let me make a suggestion. I would suggest that you all do the plea today, and I will set it in 30 days for sentencing. And then if for some reason and it will be set for a restitution hearing before the sentencing. And then if there's an objection to the restitution, if there's an issue with the restitution, we can handle it then.
I have no, part of the people argument is that it would be paid up front. So as long as the before sentence is imposed,
Yes.
yeah, then that'd be acceptable to the state.
All right.
Yes.
So then that way, once I'll take the plea today, the sentencing would not occur today. And I'm assuming there's no need for a PSI or TAP evaluation, or is there a need for that?
I think there is, Judge, because some of the terms and conditions, there are going to be things left up to the court's discretion. And
All right, well,
because
what I
of the-
can tell you is, sorry to interrupt, but what I can tell you is just to cut through things, a PSI is going to take 8 to 12 weeks. So we can enter the plea today, and then it'll be 8 to 12 weeks. That'll give everybody plenty of chances to get the restitution amount, and you all can confer off docket. Is that good for everyone?
That's fine with the state.
Yes.
All right, so if you guys will get the plea paperwork ready, I'll take the plea, and then we'll set it for a sentencing. What date would that be on, Ms. Ferguson? Well, no, it's going to be a PSI and TAP evaluation. Because that will give you more time with a PSI and TAP.
Yes.
So it'll be October 20th. And what I can tell you is PSI and TAP, those are two completely different things. So they're going to be two completely different dates for you to see probation. So make sure you meet all of those dates.
Yes, ma'am.
So October 20th, is that good for everyone?
Judge, I have a federal trial that day, but I don't think it's gonna go. If we're a couple of weeks out, that looks hard, then I'll talk.
Okay. All right. So we'll set it for October 20th, and I'll wait for you all to do the plea paperwork. Once you've completed that, just let them know and we'll take it out.
Thank you,
All
Judge.
right. Thank you. Who else? We already got that. Yes. Yes. It's November 17th. All right, Francisco Yanes. Francisco Yanes.
Yes, Judge.
Morning, Judge. Good morning. All right, so where are we on the PTD?
Judge, we have filled out the application. I'm turning it in this morning.
Okay.
Talked to Mr. Garahan, and that's where we're at. I don't have a memory whether we were supposed to do this before or not.
Mhm. Yeah,
Maybe so,
yeah.
but we've got it done. We're gonna turn it in this morning, and we just need that PTD
All right, Norm, I need a PTD date. October 2nd.
Should be fine, Judge.
All right, so we're gonna have you back here on October 2nd. Make sure you follow through with whatever they're requesting for the PTD. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Just have a seat and your attorney will bring the reset form to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
Who else? Okay.
Yeah.
For those of you who are in the audience, if your attorney has not shown up, you need to call them. Otherwise, you're gonna have to come back in the afternoon. Fernando Raul Guzman. Alexis Hernandez. Richard Anthony Mermea. All right, anyone ready?
Yes, Virgil agrees, please speak for them.
Reginald Green.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
We were not able to come to an agreement. Mr. Green is adamant violations are not true. Monica Guerrero would be available for a contested NTR. I know you do them on Mondays. She would be available on September 29th.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a contested hearing on Mr. Green, please. All right, your contested hearing is going to be on September 29th. Do you understand?
Yes, well.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Jason, with football season, somebody has given me this pen. It writes very well, but I don't know if I should be using
There
it.
you go.
Don't know. I mean, I think
I'll send you some paraphernalia.
thank you. I'm just, you know what?
Okay.
They also gave me a different one, which I'm gonna be using now.
Oh, man.
That's a good code.
Yes. So, does anyone want to represent their team? All right, anyone else ready?
Yes.
All right, I thought we already did Martinez. One Alberto Martinez. Oh, Robert Featherston on one,
Here's your honor.
oh, it's for a motion, it's for a bond. Hi, are you ready to proceed on the bond?
We're ready, your honor.
All right, does anyone have a copy of the bond for me?
The copy of
The
I just-
request was from. All right, do you need it?
I don't need it, Judge.
All right.
Judge,
Oh,
Mr. Martinez.
Yes. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 0048887 State versus Juan Alberto Martinez. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Jason Garahan for the state, your honor.
Robert Featherston representing Mr. Martinez.
And you are Mr. Martinez? All right, your attorney has filed a motion for bond reduction. State, have you had a chance to review the motion?
Yes, your honor.
And do you waive notice?
Yes, your honor.
All right. So according to this, your client is charged with manufacturing, delivery, controlled substance penalty group 1. Let me see. Is it over 400 grams?
That is correct, your honor.
Over 400 grams. The bond is currently set at $25,000 according to your motion, and you're asking for the bond to be reduced?
That's correct, your honor.
All right. Do you have any witnesses?
No witnesses other than Mr. Martinez.
All right. Could you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right. You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Juan Alberto Martinez.
All right. Counsel, you may proceed.
Thank you, your honor. Mr. Martinez, you have a great concern about a family member. Who is that?
My mother was just diagnosed with cancer a week ago. And Mr. President has been doing a lot for me, but my case has been turned over from DA to DA to DA. I'm innocent of this charge, but I'm pleading to the court in any way that you all can help me. I mean, I'm willing to do anything you would say, but I am my mom's oldest son. She doesn't deserve to die alone, but I am innocent of this charge, but I would plead no contest to the court. Whatever, if somehow I can get probation, whatever stipulation you can put, whatever.
All
I
right.
would
So
have-
this is
no.
not.
No, but I'm just
Time
stating
for
that I have,
equalization.
that's the problem with my mother. She got cancer. That's what he's stating, my mom.
Your honor, if it pleases the court, he's under a great deal of stress because of this issue with his mom. He originally started with the PR bond, and then his bonding agency asked for a bond increase as a result of some issues associated with his bond. I think the state will probably go into more detail in that. But we're respectfully requesting that the court reconsider a PR bond for him. There is no violence involved in this particular case. And he would like to be able to provide some assistance to his mom. I'll pass it with.
All right. You may proceed.
I don't really have any questions in this particular case.
All right. So, does he have any funds?
Judge, I'm appointed to his case. He is indigent. And I do not think that he has any funds that he can draw on, considering what has now happened to his mom, which was his sole source of income prior. I don't think that she's going to be able to come up with any money in order to be able to get him out on a bond. He has no bank accounts, no personal property, no real property to rely upon in order to get anything other than to bond.
All right. So what I'm gonna do then, because you're saying there's no amount of bond he can make, he needs a PR bond. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So in this case, Ms. Ferguson, have him evaluated for a PR bond. And once the evaluation is complete, we'll have him brought back. It shouldn't take that long.
Your Honor, you were most kind, and I thank the court.
All right. So Norm, I want him evaluated for a PR bond. And then we'll place him back on the docket as soon as that completed. It should be done by next week, hopefully.
Not a
And
problem,
then-
Judge. I'm here every day.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Peps. Hey, hold on for 1 second.
No, they don't have to pay anything for a PR bond. Well, let me strike that.
No.
Usually a PR bond, the fee is 3%. But normally a court will waive a PR bond fee because they don't have any money to pay it.
Jason,
Good.
I'm telling you.
Okay, because I was. This is my last week. Today, going to intake.
Yes.
I'm gonna be.
All right, this is misdemeanor court.
Anyway. If you feel you have to do your I'm not gonna make you.
Sorry?
You can sign. No problem. Just wanted to throw it out.
All right, so shouldn't this go to the misdemeanor court though? All right, what page is he on? That's fine. What day of the week is that? All right, that's fine.
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Featherston. Oh, if you could approach. With regards to your client, I think it'll be done in a week, but as you know, I'm gonna be at a judicial conference. So I'll let them know that you can send, if Judge Nahara is here, he can hear it.
That'd be perfect.
All right,
Thanks,
thank
Judge.
you. You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
All right, anyone else who's ready? All right, Laraga? Yeah. I didn't roll a single R. But the one time I did roll my R, everything just went haywire. So I don't think the universe was expecting it. All right. So today is plea deadline date.
Yes, Your Honor. So we were recently hired on this case,
Mhm.
just a couple days ago. We still need to go through the discovery, and Ms. Laraga has informed me that she has previous experience at the mental health court. We need to explore that also, if we could. So if we could get an extension on this plea deadline, we'd appreciate that.
All right, who's the prosecutor on this case? Shakira Laraga? Right, did you confer with the state?
Yes, just briefly, Your Honor, just to let them know that we've been previously, was recently retained on the case. So we need to evaluate the discovery.
All right, so today is plea deadline date for them. She's previously been in a treatment court in the county court. And the last time we were here with this, there was supposed to be a consideration of the fact that she was in a treatment court.
Okay. We were just hired a couple days ago. I didn't realize that's been previously brought up to the state.
So, Ms. Ferguson, set this for the week, the second week in September. And that will be your plea deadline date.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
What date?
Yeah.
All right, September 8th. Thank you for addressing appropriately for court. All right, just have a seat and your attorney will bring your reset form.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You too, have a great day. Right, anyone else? Jacob Andrade,
Yes, Judge, we're ready.
all right, yes.
I believe we had a discovery setting. The very first initial setting was a discovery setting. At that
Yes.
setting, we got a offer from the state that was a time relief. We conveyed that offer. I believe we have received all discovery. I've tendered a discovery acknowledgement to the courts. And I believe the client wanted to address the court, but he formally rejects the offer.
All right, so do you want a jury trial or a bench trial?
Ma'am, look, I feel like I'm being coerced into signing for something that.
No, here's the thing. Let me explain the process to you. And I want you to hear me and internalize what I'm saying. So anytime somebody is charged with a criminal offense, once it works its way to the DA's office, they'll review it. They may take it to the grand jury. Once a grand jury indicts a case, which doesn't mean anything, it doesn't mean you're guilty. It's just telling what you're charged with. It gets assigned to a court. And then you get assigned an attorney, and you're probably assigned an attorney before it's even indicted. Then your attorney will make sure that they have all of the discovery. So what is the discovery? The discovery is usually everything that the state says they have in order to prove that you committed this offense beyond a reasonable doubt. That's the way they look at it. That's the way they say, yep, we have enough evidence. In this court, I take it a step further. Once your attorney has told me that they've received all of the discovery, I make sure that the state tenders an offer. Now, the state's offer can be whatever they think whatever they want it to be. They're supposed to be seeking justice. That's what it says in the code. So whatever they offer you, that's what they're offering you. Your attorney will present that offer to you. You can say, I'm not accepting that, which is called a rejection. Or either you can say, I want to accept this, but I will accept this. And then that's called a counter offer. Your attorney is ethically required to give that counter offer to the state. And the state can either say, nope, we're not doing that. The only thing we're offering you is what we previously offered you. Then you have a choice to make. Your choice is either you're going to accept that offer, or either you're going to go to trial or not. Either you're going to do a jury trial or a bench trial. So railroading, whatever you feel railroading is, if you feel railroading is the state is not making an offer that you find acceptable, then to you, that's railroading. But they make their offer, and then once they make their offer, you have choices to make. So if you want a jury trial, and this court will give you a jury trial. If you want a bench trial, a lot of people think that they get to determine, yeah, I want a bench trial, therefore I get one. But the state has to agree also and say, it's okay for you to have a bench trial. What a bench trial is that I or the judge who's sitting here will hear whatever evidence is presented and make a decision on whether you're guilty or not guilty. Jury trial, there'll be 12 people sitting in the box, 12 random people, right? They'll sit in the box. The state will present their evidence to that jury, or either to the court if it's a bench trial. They'll do that by calling witnesses. Witnesses will come and testify. Hypothetically and normally, this is what usually happens. The state has to prove that it happened in Bexar County, because if it didn't happen in Bexar County, then I don't have any jurisdiction. They usually have to prove an on or about date, and they do on or about dates, so you'll know we're talking about on or about this date. This is when we're saying it happened. If it's a robbery, guess what? Complainant will come in and complainant will say certain items of value were taken from me without my consent, which means I didn't give this person permission to take my things. This person took my things. And usually a robbery involves some type of physical force. You know, if somebody is walking around with a purse and you snatch their purse, maybe that's a theft of a person, but it could potentially also be a robbery. It just depends on the way it's charged. So that's what the state has approved if it's a robbery case. If it were a drug case, they would have to bring in a chemist to say, yes, these are drugs and these are illegal substances. And then somebody would have to prove that you're the person who possessed the drugs or had care, custody, and control of it. So that's where we are. So if you are not going to come to an agreement with the state, then your next setting is going to be a jury trial date. And you will be brought over dressed in whatever clothing you have at the jail. If you wish to be brought in any other civilian clothing other than what you have at the jail, you'll need to sign a release so clothing can be brought to you. So do you want a jury trial or a bench trial? Or are you reaching an agreement with the state?
Reason why I don't want us to take what the state is offering me because it's, I don't think prison is.
Here's the
I
thing.
would recommend.
Let me just tell you, whatever the state is offering you, I'm not involved in what their offer is. But what I can tell you is, if you look over in that box, I guarantee you, nobody in that box will raise their hand and say that they think prison is right for them. I've had people, when I was a defense attorney and when I was a prosecutor, they would be charged with murder. They were like, prison's not the place for me. Nobody thinks prison is the place for them. You may once every 200 cases have somebody who'll say, yeah, I deserve to go to prison for this. But normally people don't say that. So I don't need to hear about your negotiations with the state because ethically, I'm not supposed to hear about that.
They're not even trying to hear me. He's not even trying to hear me. That's why I wanted to dismiss.
Okay, so state, who's the state on this case with Jacob?
I confer with Jason.
All right, Jason. All right, Mr. Andrade is informing the court that he wants a dismissal. Are you going to dismiss this case?
No, I'm not saying to dismiss the case.
All right, so he wants something other than what you're offering him. Are you intending to offer something other than what you've already offered?
It's just the case that we discussed.
Okay, yes, something. But after conferring, no, Judge, that's the offer.
All right, so he's saying he's not going to change the offer that he has made.
In fact, Judge, just sorry to interrupt you.
No,
Judge.
no.
That would be today only offer since
All
would
right,
be
And
changing.
that's how I feel in track. Like,
all right.
I feel like I got an ultimatum. I feel like if I hired another lawyer, I have a better chance to, get a drug program because the whole reason why I'm not running from what I did. I
wouldn't seek further, but don't admit any guilt. Just please don't say something. Your Honor, we were here on a prior setting earlier this week. He had some time to think about this. I know Jason is leaving.
So today is the day you make your decision. If you don't want to accept the offer, then it's going to jury trial or either bench trial. So you can sit in the box and then I'll bring you back up at 10:30. And you need to let the court know whether you're accepting, if you've reached an agreement or whether you're going to jury trial. Those are your options.
Okay.
All right, thank you. I've signed everything. And normally anything off docket is going to have to come back in the afternoon.
Matthew Martinez? Sir, can you ask you a question?
Yes. And who do you have?
Yes, ma'am. I'm happy, Josh. Please, Josh. That's the reason I Please.
Joshua Gonzalez.
Present, Your Honor. This is Sam. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. So where are we on discovery?
Discovery wise, we're fine, Judge. My client wants to to replace me with different counsel. He's not cooperative with me. He has suggestions which I disagree with. And he's got a pro se motion in his hand, wanting to replace me as counsel.
All right. So are you going to hire your own attorney?
I was seeing you up in We're from somebody different from me.
No, this is your attorney. And so here's the thing, you can either talk to your attorney or not talk to your attorney.
It's not that, me not wanting to talk to my attorney. He's been given certain types of evidence that he's not willing to share with the DA, messages, things that have happened to my
And
wife.
let me ask you something. Here's the thing. Maybe if he is not sharing something with the prosecutor, maybe it may be because it's in your best interest that it not be shared. So I don't know anyone, this has to be the only profession where people get an attorney and they think that we have no knowledge, that all we're doing is talking. But there's a lot of knowledge behind that. And everybody thinks that they can be an attorney without having gone to law school. I have yet to meet anyone who goes to see a doctor, and if they're ill, they go to the doctor and then they get their second opinion or whatever, and then they say, you know what, doctor, I know better than you. So this is your attorney. If you want another attorney, you're more than welcome to have one, but you will have to hire that attorney. Do you understand?
No.
All right, so we're going to set this for a plea deadline date. Norma, set this for a plea deadline date, the third week in September, please.
If I can speak freely on.
I don't know if your attorney wants you to speak freely, but I was willing to listen.
Judge.
There's a person that this happened to on this case has made a false police reports and everything else.
Mhm.
He's not willing to share any of this with the DA.
He's saying that somebody made a false police report on this.
Not to my knowledge, Your Honor.
January 25th. You haven't told him anything, right? You're refusing to
All
show him
right,
anything.
so we're gonna come back on September 18th. I'll need an acknowledgement of discovery completed. All right, so we're gonna bring you back on September 18th. September 18th will be your plea deadline date. And then next date will be a jury trial date.
That'll work good.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Michael, 3, 5.
Okay. All right, Michael Hernandez.
Hi, Judge. How are you today?
How are you doing?
Good, thank you. This is a PTD application where he was accepted and we returned the contract to the DA's office, but he hasn't had his interview yet. So that's why you said we could appear by Zoom.
All right, Mr. Hernandez, if you could show your video, please.
Let me.
Those people safe, and it's
Uh,
also prosecutors
Can you see me?
No.
with that. One candidate off the list.
Start my video.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, thank you.
That's-
At least
Park
you're
your
not
car.
driving.
No,
Yes, you're a passenger. Okay.
Yeah, passenger.
All right, so Norma, this is PTD. If I could get a reset, please. All right, October 2nd.
Wonderful. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, you're excused, sir.
Okay, all right, thank you.
And Norma, they can appear by Zoom. Yes. Mhm. Okay. Jesse Garza, come forward. Hello.
Hey, Your Honor. Good morning.
Hi. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. I really do appreciate that. All right, your attorney is currently in jury trial. So we're going to recall you for a plea deadline date. And Norma, if you'll set this for the 4th week in September, please. All right, so we'll bring you back on September 25th. That will be your plea deadline date. On that date, you'll need to let the court know whether or not you've reached an agreement. If you haven't reached an agreement, your next date is going to be a jury trial setting. You understand?
Yes.
You have any questions?
Plea deadline, my attorney will be informed of that?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes, they receive all of this by email and also electronically through other means as well. So he'll know your plea deadline date.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. So once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Anyone else ready?
Yeah. Same thing with our.
So you say page 5?
Yeah. 5. Alexis Hernandez.
Alexis Hernandez? She's not here. Yes, and yeah. So let our attorney know.
Then, yeah, reassure.
No, I have a question. You can make sure I haven't messed up the paperwork.
Probation, thank you for the emails. All right, thank you. Yes. No, I mean, it's still the same date, the 9/25. That's what you gave him, right? Wait, you did Emmanuel Pettis. All right, what page are you're on? All right, Emmanuel Moses Pettis. That was the guy who just came up.
No, that was just Jesse. Page 4. Jesse Emmanuel.
All right, and then Emmanuel Pettis. Okay. Yes.
Yes. Mark Peters Orchard.
Norma, on page 4, Fernando Guzman, that attorney came in. That's not supposed to be on the docket until September 9th. Yes. Okay. Deputy Laura, did you get my email? Did you receive my email?
I don't know that. This is how we see it. I don't know what it looks like. Yeah, this, I don't know what I think it's. But we look via the JN number and then. The only thing that could possibly be causing the issue because in the system, JN with these numbers are not large. If they are matching up, then we should have it. So, at least make sure the number.
If it's been filed, that's fine. You don't need to print it out.
What's the case?
All right, the party's on Mark Lunsford, please. And Norma, I need a court date for PSI and TAP. October 20th, okay. All right, court is going on the record. Court is calling 2025 CR 1023 State versus Mark Lunsford. Can I have parties announced?
Austin Stout for the state.
Dan Cogdill and Sam Log from the Schlucks.
And are you Mr. Lunsford?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all discovery and did you review it with your client? Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Lunsford, did you review the application for deferred adjudication or community supervision with your attorneys?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney?
Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Counsels, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor, except the state does have a motion to waive counts 2 through 55 and proceed only on count 1.
Any objections?
No, ma'am.
Mr. Lunsford, did you review the document entitled, just one moment. Did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments with your attorneys? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with money laundering? Everyone, please whisper. Did you understand you're charged with the offense of money laundering less than $300,000 as a first-degree felony? Range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years in life and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to life in prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
We discussed the defenses with it, Your Honor.
All right. Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him? Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense? Mr. Lunsford, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if you're not a United States citizen by entering into this plea bargain agreement, you can be deported, not allowed naturalization or re-entry into the United States?
Yes, Your
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorneys? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is proceeding on count 1. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at 10 years in the prison. There's a $10,000 fine. State is opposed to your application for deferred adjudication. There's to be restitution in the amount of $297,276.34. And you will not accept or maintain employment in any position involving the handling of financial transactions. Counsel, could you all check the box here and
Yes, sir.
initial? Did you understand that to be the plea?
Sure.
Defense, is that the plea?
With the caveat that the state is going to recommend probation. Thank you.
No, they recommend probation, but they're opposed to the deferred.
Yes, ma'am, you just.
Sorry.
You said they're opposed to defer.
All right. So did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that the state is opposed to your application for deferred, but they are recommending community supervision?
Yes, sir.
So do you understand if the court does not grant your application for deferred adjudication, but if the court were to grant your application for community supervision, then the court will have followed your plea bargain agreement? Do you understand? All right. Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 10 years. There be 200 hours of community service restitution, a cap of 60 days in the Bexar County Jail, no contact with the complainants listed, and felony anti-theft course and MRT. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to count one, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? I'm sorry,
No contest.
state any evidence?
The state is offering State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments. And Your Honor, I would just want to clarify for the record that count 1 is first degree felony, but it is for money laundering over $300,000, not less than.
All right, thank you. I think what do you call it? The sign is incorrect. You know, when they do the sign, the less than sign and the more than sign. All right. Did you review the document entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes,
And counsel, I'm assuming you have no objections to the stipulations being entered?
we do not, Your Honor.
All right. Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, there's a stamp over the discovery.
I saw that too, Judge, a postage stamp. That made its way into the document. I wasn't sure what that was
So I'm not
about.
able to read that. If I lift it, it tears.
I can get another copy, Your Honor. It's going to take me a little while.
All right, no problem.
Okay.
This is why I took math in school. So Mr. Lunsford, what's taking the court a while is that because this is submitted to me, I have to find that there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. So I have to do my math to make sure this adds up. All right?
Second chair.
All right. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. We'll come back here for sentencing on October 20th. Your court date will be at 9 a.m. I will base my decision upon any evidence that's presented.
Sure.
All right. Anything else before we go off the record? All right. Once you sign the reset form and speak with probation, you'll be excused. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where do you work or where do you go to school? Okay, yeah, I think it's right in there. Political science, I switch up everything and. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of those sections. No, it's online.
Oh, my, oh, my, yeah. Easier.
They're much.
All right, anyone else?
Have a good day. I'll really be pulling for those Tigers Saturday.
All
I'm
righty,
not sure which ones. LSU Tigers.
thank you.
Not the Clemson.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
We'll go Tigers.
All right, who do we have? Patrick Gary.
Oh, here's, I think you stand there, speak clearly.
Yes, are you all, this states he has a motion to revoke?
Yes, Judge, this is our very first appearance on it.
Could I see the motion to revoke, please? Michael, I'm sorry, it's Patrick Gary.
That's for me again?
Young good.
Young Gary.
Young.
It's our first appearance, Judge. We're close to resolving the case. I need to look into one thing, but next, we're asking for a reset, and at that point, we'll be able to resolve the case, I believe.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, can you set this for the second week? Second week for a MTR? Second week of September.
What town? Yeah, can we do Wednesday the 10th?
Sure.
All right, so you'll be back on September 10th. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Oh, Judge, additionally, on a different case, we have this budget.
And is there someone waiting for an officer? Van Bach?
One of the witnesses, Ms. Sawyer, had subpoenaed and said she needed you to admonish or talk to.
All right. So the person who's on Zoom, if you can unmute, please. And if you'll show your video.
There it is.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for zooming in. So the attorney is going to want you to communicate with her. The case has been actually scheduled for September 29th, but she'll she'll call you, so you're still under subpoena. Do you have any questions?
No, that's fine. So September 29th. Okay, because
Yes, but she'll call you and let you know if you need to be in court or not.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I heard someone said October something. So September 29th. Got it.
Yes, she'll call you and let you know when she needs you.
Okay, will do.
All right, thank you.
Sure, thank you. What?
Who else? All right, thank you. All right, which
Page 5.
Okay.
Patrick.
All right, Jacob Andrade.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Mr. Andrade has had time to think for you. And he reasserting his position that the dismissal is not for the case, the dismissal is for counsel to be dismissed. He wants a new attorney, and we would ask just have this go to a jury docket
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a jury trial date. How long do you expect this trial to last, counsel?
Check to say it's a family dollar.
Oh, that one? 3 days, Judge. I mean,
All right, Norma, 3 days. And it's criminal trial division. And counsel, if you make sure I have an acknowledgement of discovery, I think I may have one, but just double check.
That was tendered on Tuesday.
Okay.
I signed it.
All right, October 28th. All right, thank you. Who else?
One more.
All right.
Oh.
No, it's not. So we resolve.
Oh, of course.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 0000427 State versus Ashley Rodriguez. Can I have parties announce?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Christopher Sinkins for the defense.
All right, probation, this is an application. Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client? Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Rodriguez, did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with driving while intoxicated with a child under 15. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you. You will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes,
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I believe she does.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe she does.
Ms. Rodriguez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea, if you're not a U.S. citizen, you could be deported, denied naturalization, and not allowed re-entry into the United States?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. There's a $2,000 fine. State recommends, the state recommends community supervision. They're taking in consideration 2025 CC 011952, and there's to be restitution to Victor Flores. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
It is, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions? Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours of community service restitution, ignition interlock for half the term, 2-year license suspension, parenting classes, AA meetings, and UAs. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State moves to admit what has been marked as State's Exhibit 1 in all attachment.
No objection, Your
All
Honor.
right, state, you may be excused.
Good.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, I mean, this is her first criminal offense. I mean, obviously, situation she is at right now that the court has her attention. I believe she's going to be a very good probationer, and you're not going to hear from her again, Judge.
All right, so how often have you been drinking?
I haven't since then.
All right, so here's the thing, and I tell this to people all the time. When I was a defense attorney, I never had a client who said, my intention was to go out, get as intoxicated as I could, drive, hit someone. I've never had anybody say that. But the problem is when you go out drinking, you lose control of your normal faculties, both mental and physical. And then you go out and you hit somebody. And you had a child in the vehicle that could have easily been a dead child. That could have easily been a child that was severely injured, because usually, and I haven't done the statistics on this, my professor would be upset with me for saying this, but normally what I see, the person who drinks and drive, they usually end up walking away. The passengers end up being injured. The person they hit ends up being injured. You just have the soccer mom or the grandfather who's just enjoying their life, and somebody's drinking and they hit them. You're one of those people who cannot drink alcohol at all. And while you're on this probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol at all.
Yes, ma'am.
So don't drink. You don't need to have alcohol to have a good time.
Yeah, and I've been sober since then. I haven't touched any beer, nothing, and I'm not trying to either, especially because of my kids and my granddaughter.
Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is finding you guilty. Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
I work at O'Reilly's.
Auto parts.
Yeah.
parts. Okay. Well, you know, but now that song is going to be in my head forever. Thank you a lot.
But mine too, Judge.
That song's been in my head, especially because I did the parade for work.
So do you sell parts and give people
Yes.
advice?
I'm a dispatcher. I sell parts, I pull parts, make sales, everything, basically.
All right. Court is going to sentence you 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's a $2,000 fine. That will be probated. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be a TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow TAP recommendations, with the exception if they recommend inpatient treatment, we'll start with outpatient treatment. There's going to be 30 sober meetings in 30 days. 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order the parenting classes. Once the parenting classes are complete, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. Ignition interlock for half the term. A 2-year driver's license suspension. The victim impact panel live. DWI education course. And there's to be restitution, if any, to Victor Flores. Norma, I need a restitution hearing in 3 weeks, please. That's 3 weeks? Yes. No problem. I was like, are we already there?
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, September 16th, the state is going to come in. State on this case, September 16th, that will be our restitution hearing. Taking consideration 2025 CC 011952. Probation, is there anything else? All right, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Just anything that what I could do to stay out of trouble, which I still have been.
All right, just make sure you communicate with probation. That's a big start, okay? If there's anything you need, just let us know. Let probation officer know. If you feel as though they're not addressing it, you can come back to court. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and does she only have a warrant on this case? All right, so, and the court will recall the warrant. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, anyone else ready? Yes. Matthew Martinez. All right, where's Mr. Martinez?
He's coming. Because I'm gonna ask for a reset on this I haven't gotten all the discoveries. They told me there's some stuff that has to be, can't be put on the,
All right, Norma, it has, so were you retained?
right.
Okay,
Let me ask you, because on the way, nothing comes out on the e-discovery on my.
well, they have you they have Sean Sheffield still listed as his attorney.
I'll find my notice, Your Honor.
All right, so that's probably why, if you're not getting discovery, that's probably the reason.
I'll file it today.
All right, Norma, can you make sure that this attorney is is listed? All right, and I need a 30-day reset for discovery. All right, September 29th. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right, do we have anyone else? Abdul Miller.
Ready on that one, Judge.
Okay. All right, do you have all the discovery?
Yes, Judge, it's an NPR. We're not getting to the unindicted matters just yet on his case, but he wants to set this for a contested hearing.
All right, Norm, I need a contested MTR hearing. And could I see the file on the MTR, please? It's Abdul Miller. When do you want to do the contested hearing? All right. State on Abdul Miller, page 8. It's going to be a contested hearing on September 10th.
Okay, Judge, September 10th.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You got it.
All right, do you have another one? Hmm? Okay, thank you. Eddie Sullivan?
Yes, Your Honor. Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
I had a chance to do a jail visit with Mr. Sullivan. I've conferred with Jason. I was gonna ask to recall it a week or two. He had family members in the gallery. I didn't have permission to speak to family who had been calling us.
Yes.
We're asking him to just come back 1 or 2 weeks. We anticipate that this would be a non-contested. And I need to get in touch with Sister Rhodesius. She has some medical documentation that would assist him with his plea.
All right. So you're saying a couple of weeks?
I would say next week, but I understand next week is not a good week.
Yes, it's a judicial conference, so I will not be here.
If I can get a Thursday, whenever you're back on a Thursday.
All right, what date? That's what he's saying, either day. You can either do it when I'm back or you can do it when the visiting judge is here because I have jury duty the second week.
The 11th. Okay with the 11th. That's it. Oh, wait. Understood.
Okay.
When Miss Judge Wood is present.
All right, so we'll bring you back on the 18th.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you're welcome.
Thank
You should thank Jason. Thank you, sir. All right, probation, Sullivan is being recalled for the 18th. All right, anyone else ready? Thank you. Have a good one. Alfredo Guzman. Good morning. All right, and we are here for.
Compliance hearing, apparently he moved without permission.
Could I see the let me see if I have it. I think I may have it. Let me see. I have it. Y'all emailed it to me. Thank you. All right, so, sir, here's my question for you. Are you on probation? So why do you think that if you're on probation, you get to make your own decisions without contacting probation beforehand?
No, ma'am. I've been in contact with my probation officer. I let her know that I was gonna be losing my apartment, that I had permission to travel to Fredericksburg.
Oh, and did she say you could move to Fredericksburg?
No, ma'am, I was starting to stay there in the weekends and I lost my job.
No. See, you're not internalizing what I'm saying.
Yes.
Did probation give you permission to move to Fredericksburg?
Eventually, yes.
But no, before the move.
Well, I was staying there. I was spending the night there visiting, but I was not staying there. I still had
Did
an apartment
probation give you permission?
to travel. Yes, ma'am.
No, my question is, did they give you permission to move to Fredericksburg? That's either yes or no.
Not live there, no, but I was visiting.
All right, so again, you are on probation. Why do you think you can just do what you want to do? I'm sorry,
I don't think that, ma'am. I knew it.
but your actions are saying something different. You are not allowed to move to different places without probation's prior permission. When you're on probation, that is a contract. It does you no good to ask for forgiveness rather than permission. While you're on probation, you have to ask for permission. Because when you're coming with probation and you're asking for forgiveness, you know what that results in? That results in me getting notice that you're asking for forgiveness, which asking for forgiveness is a violation of your probation. So you need to ask for permission prior to making moves because you're under contract. You understand? Probation. Are there any other concerns? Has anybody received any type of documentation that he is actually now living in Fredericksburg? And then we have on this supplemental report that they made contact with you for 4 field visits. And they attempted to complete the field visits, but I'm assuming you were not there.
I mean, my work schedule had me away from home.
Did you tell them that?
Yes, ma'am. I had text messages where I was communicating with the visitation officer. And I let him know the situation in my work schedule. And I also let my probation officer know.
Here's the thing. I don't know why they would put in their report they're attempting to make field visits if you made contact with them and said, I'm not going to be there.
They called me and they sent me text messages. And
Call you and said, where are you, right?
well, they asked me if I was home and I said, no, that wasn't work.
Mhm. So that's not, that, again, that's, you're not understanding what permission is. Yeah.
Were signed on August 25th, addressing changes to reside.
This copy of
You cannot, I repeat, you cannot ask for forgiveness anymore. Do you understand? You're going to have to ask for permission. The next time you ask for forgiveness, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to receive notice. And in that notice, they're going to ask, should we do a compliance hearing? What should we do? And if it's the same thing where you're not following through and you're just living your life, and I know people just want to live their life, but when you're on probation, you just can't live your life like everyone else because you're on probation, you're under contract. Do you understand? So no more asking for forgiveness. You need to ask for permission. Now, is there anything else you need from the court?
No, not this time.
All right. So probation, you sent me this supplemental report and they were asking for Sabbath is listed on here. So your conditions include intensive outpatient treatment. So have you been doing that?
My probation officer is waiting to get back to me and I told her whenever we're available to start that I'm ready to start that. I've completed the 120 days. I started to look into parenting classes online and other resources online, so I should start taking
All
care
right,
of that.
so he needs to start
And
intensive outpatient treatment ASAP. Anything else?
no, I was gonna finish by saying that I spoke with the probation officer. She said she was gonna get back to me as soon as she heard back from outpatient or whoever, whatever office or
They're here.
people were gonna, set me up for that so that I can start those classes on.
So you're gonna start it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Anything else, probation? All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You have a great day, ma'am.
Thank you, you too. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Yes, ma'am.
So you said it was second to last one, is that right?
Hey, Judge, when you have a chance.
Sure.
Finally, they let you guys. 5 years. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Surprised you've made it this far.
Oh,
In the 10 years.
yeah.
It was always a little difficult.
Thank you. All right, who do you all have?
Judge, this is off docket,
Mhm.
and I think I might have mentioned it, it's set for that September 8th or 9th. It's Robert
What's the-
Castillo. It's a-
What's the cost number?
Oh,
You have it? Yep, I can give you 1 second, Judge. Come on, man. Cooperate.
That's September 9th.
Didn't know it off the top of my head. Done so much with this one. Here we go. 2023 CR 8866.
And I'm sorry, CR eight, what?
8866.
Is this Castillo?
Yes.
It is, Judge.
All right, is there anyone else ready? Nicholas Carrion?
He's in federal custody.
On this one, do you know the update on the,
Not an official update. We know he's pled last year on federal court. I'm trying to get a copy of the plea bargain and what he pled to, but I don't have it as of yet.
okay. So,
Just a couple weeks.
all right, Ms. Fergus, can you recall, Carrion in 3 weeks? And we probably need him, bench warranted here.
I suspect. Looks like a lie.
Oh, okay.
So let's give it for 2 weeks and then if you decide, I don't want you to go through the trouble with that one.
It is expensive.
Yes, yes.
All right.
And I know it'd be work for everybody, so.
All right, so we'll recall it for the 18th. You're welcome.
Great day.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye. Bye.
So, what other page was Carrion on? Okay. All right, thank you.
It's possible.
All right, anyone else ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Norma. Bring this back because they need to have a hearing on that violation report. Bring this back for the second week in September, please. And if you could let the visiting judge know that they still need to address the violation report. All right. Mr. Garcia, Antonio Garcia. All right, you're going to come back on September 10th. Your attorney is currently in a jury trial. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Thank you.
I just got back from I can't go.
All right, who else is ready? Brian Martinez. Counsel on Bram Martinez. Hi. So did the state tender an offer?
They did today, if we can have, maybe till the 16th or so.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if you can set this for a plea deadline date, the defense counsel is asking for, you say September 16th?
Or the 17th.
All right, September 16th would be your plea deadline date, and I'll need an acknowledgement of discovery if I have not received one.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Do you have any questions, sir? Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, anyone else? Yes. Yes, is that Cruz? And Siriaga? Good morning.
The docket is a case, but you also have a setting on September 8th. For aggravated sexual assault case. I didn't have it in my calendar because I had it for September 8th.
Okay, no, that's fine. So then what we'll do is we'll just bring you back on September 8th. Sometimes what ends up happening is different cases. If you have a different case, it gets put on another date when it's indicted, okay? All right, so we'll bring you back on September 8th. Norma, he already has another case set on September 8th. All right, we'll see you then. If you'll sign the reset form for this case, then you can be excused. And thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Yes. All right, anyone else ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Nicholas Cornelius. All right, are you all ready to proceed on the motion?
We were not, Judge. We were having conferences this morning with the state. We had a recommendation by the probation as to what to do with this case. State has informed me that they need to look into an alleged new number one to try and figure out exactly kind of what the gravity of that situation is, whether or not they can go along with the probation's recommendation or whether or not they need to instead want to revoke it. And so we're asking to get this case reset. It's my understanding the court will probably set this for a contested. And then we just come back and hopefully get some resolution, I think. But I just wanted to give the state a chance to at least have that opportunity to look at some of the cards and figure out kind of the daily toner agreement.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a contested hearing. And this needs to be done quickly. It says that he's on hold for federal marshals.
He is, Judge. We've got about 10 months that he's gonna finish out with the feds on this case as well, so.
Okay.
You want to do that September 9th?
I'm sorry, which day?
She's saying September 10th.
There's, wasn't there, I'm sorry, it seems like September 10th, there's getting stacked up.
Okay.
I can do September 16th.
That should be fine, Judge.
All right, your contested hearing is going to be September 16th.
Is there another, it's just because it's a Tuesday and I'm gonna be on the bench, I know.
All right, Thursday, Norma.
That Thursday, the 18th. Perfect, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
We'll see you then. Probation, that's going to be a contested hearing on September 18th. Anyone else? Desiree Hiera?
It's not Hera.
It's what is it?
Hera.
Hera?
Yeah.
See, that's why I'm always, do I pronounce the H or not? Oh, well, we're waiting for your attorney, Mr. Hill. Is he going to be here? I mean, if she's on the docket for a hearing. Hello.
Hi.
All right, so this is what the issue is, what I'm receiving. You're not submitting for your UAs. Why are you not submitting for UAs?
I did submit for 2 UAs. The sample wasn't enough. So they poured it out and told me I had to come back. And in both situations, I had gave them the last bit of money that I had just to do the UA. And they told me that in order to come back, I would have to pay for it again. I didn't have the money to pay for it again. So I was running around trying to get the money.
So when you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
Negative.
All right, so we're going to have her do a drug test today. All right, and then we'll come back, have you come back this afternoon. Just give me one moment.
Again, Donna?
She's going to tell you.
Oh, okay. Before can I talk to you about something?
You can talk to me after you do your UA.
Oh.
I did one, just probation sent me to do one yesterday too.
All right, we're going to do this one today. All right, thank you. Anyone else?
Yes, ma'am.
Tyler Ketchum.
Morning, Judge, President.
All righty. Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm hanging in there.
Oh, you got to do better than just hanging in there. Life should be about more, right?
Should be.
All right. Yes, counsel.
Judge, my understanding is we're set for a probation status. I talked to probation this morning. It looks like Mr. Kitchen's probation was transferred to Thurs County. One of the conditions was that he enrolled in Veterans Court.
Mhm.
And it looks like he hasn't enrolled in Veterans Court. When I talked to him about it, and I think in conversation with probation, it looks like Mr. Ketchum has let me know that he doesn't qualify, or he's telling probation that he doesn't have any substance abuse problems. And so he doesn't want to give up his spot to a veteran who does need substance abuse program treatment. And I believe that's why we're here this morning, Judge.
All right, so here's the thing. We were here. I remember your case. You're supposed to be going to Veterans Treatment Court there.
But they didn't accept me into the program. I don't have a drug or alcohol problem. And I've been very vehement with my former attorney who I fired due to malpractice.
No, so here's the thing. You're supposed to be in Veterans Treatment Court. That's where you're supposed to be. And Veterans Treatment Court is not necessarily 100% about drug addiction. Sometimes it's about mental health issues and other things, but that's where you're supposed to be. And I remember you, and we had a long conversation concerning this. Could I see his file, please? Yes. And we were here, and I said he would not be allowed to transfer to Austin unless he was monitored in court. And his attorney was here, and we went over these long hearings about his being transferred so there could be a smooth transition to Veterans Treatment Court in Austin.
Understand, Your Honor. And I spoke to the individuals over there and they denied my entrance into the
Oh,
program.
I'm sure they will deny it if you say I don't have any problems.
Because I don't have any drug or alcohol.
All right, so
problems.
here's the thing. You're not going to be living in Austin.
Understand.
So he's not gonna be living in Austin because those were the rules for in order for him to reside in Austin. And you come before me and then you go somewhere else. I don't have a drug problem. I don't have a mental health issue.
I never stated I don't have a
But-
mental health issue. I've been seeing the VA regularly.
Yeah. So he's supposed to be in the Veterans Treatment Court in Austin Council.
Sure.
That's where he's supposed to be. And if he's not going to be in that program then he's going to have to be here
Okay.
for supervision. So it's up to him. That's the last choice he will have.
Proper counsel. During malpractice, especially with the court records. The court records. There's about these young time for network. They're all there, and all the people says I've done everything I can. I've seen some of the 55
One of the conditions.
Nor 40 of the people have been to a program on the Ignite program. I can only be honest with them, and I've been honest with them. And they Ignite with the program. So then how much longer do I have to this program, this program? I'm trying to get on with my life. I've lost everything. I've lost my service animal. I've lost my home. I've lost my possessions. I have no family left. I'm doing the best I can under circumstances that are way beyond my control. Being
All right, so I'll let you all discuss that. All right, thank you. All right, anyone else ready? All right, Justin James Gonzalez. All right, so where are we on this case, counsel? This is a motion to revoke.
It is, we filed previously a certificate of appeal.
All right, can I have the motion to revoke, please? All right, thank you. All right. So he has a motion to revoke.
Yes, Judge.
Yes.
But we're here to resolve that. Judge.
Okay. All right, the court is calling 2022 CR 6213 State versus Justin James Gonzalez. Can I have parties announced for the record, please?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Orlando Costin, was for defense.
And are you Mr. Justin James Gonzalez?
Yes.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Justin James Gonzalez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 6213 for the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon on September 20th, 2022 for a period of 7 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, we're here this morning on state's motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision. Violation of condition number 2. On or about the 16th day of July, 2024 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Justin James Gonzalez, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the supervision officer in violation of condition number 2.
You plead to that, true or not true?
True.
State will waive the remaining violations, Your Honor.
Any objections to the waivers?
No, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor, and that is to deny the motion and alter and amend conditions to add safe P followed by safe P aftercare.
And that is correct, Judge. We were here about 10 days ago. Mr. Gonzalez, at that time, we were going to go forward with this motion. He wanted to take that 10 days to allow me some more time to prepare because I had just been assigned that day. I met with him at the jail and we discussed this case. My belief was that these violations, there were some issues, I think, improving that, he did participate in one of the classes, and we needed to get, I guess, payment to them to provide the certification of completion of one of those programs. He was in the process of enrolling in parenting class. He told me that, he had done 90 days cognitive with ISF, but he had not done a substance abuse track. And that he actually wanted treatment. And so it kind of took me aback because I didn't believe that's where we were at when I first met with him. He said, no, I want to be treated. I want to get treatment. He was very motivated for treatment. He was asking for the 90 days substance abuse track, if not SATA. Speaking with the state agreed that if they were going to make a recommendation, that it would be for safe P. Even knowing that that's a longer program, Mr. Gonzalez said, I want treatment. And so I believe he's motivated for treatment and that wants to help get past any of these substance abuse issues that he has.
All right. So I'm going to give you a choice. You know yourself better than I do, better than probation does, better than your attorney does, right? But you're going to have to be 100% honest with yourself. You've been before me previously on a motion to revoke. So these are all your only choices. There's no other option. I can deny the motion. I'll alter and amend conditions to have him go to safety. I don't believe he's going to be accepted in felony drug court based upon his tattoos and their meaning. Or I can revoke you and I'll revoke you and I'll sentence you to 7 years. Those are your two choices.
Safety.
All right. So the court would deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include SafeP and the aftercare program.
Yes, sir.
And upon release from SafeP and the aftercare program, He's gonna do 90 sober meetings in 90 days.
Yes, sir.
All right, is there anything else that you need from the court to be successful?
No, Your Honor.
All right, probation, is there anything else?
far as the pending case out of Comal County, you know what's gonna happen?
I don't. It's a driving while license and all that.
Just because he'll be in limbo
Well, yes.
until that case is resolved, so we can do the referrals, but.
I don't believe it's been filed.
Well, if somebody could reach out to Comal County.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure a driving while license suspended, maybe. They will take care of that.
Okay.
All right, so what we'll do is, Norma, recall this for the end of September, just to make sure that that case has been taken care of. If it hasn't, we'll need to do something, because otherwise he'll just be sitting at the jail.
Thanks.
All right, so we'll be back on September 29th. However, if that Kamel case has been taken care of,
He's on bond, he says, on that particular case.
but still it's pending.
Yeah. okay.
So if by September 29th that case has been taken care of, we won't have your hearing in this court. You'll just be waiting for a bed and safety. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Do we have anyone else? All right, catch them.
So.
We're ready, Judge.
All right, thank you.
About like their just right now, to see if I can figure out any of people. Or maybe it's in the list that get really easily overlooked.
All right, counsel, yes.
Judge, I have to confirm with my client, he's indicated to me that he's gonna choose to remain in San Antonio and get monitored by probation. He's elected not to go back to Austin and participate in the Veterans Court program.
All right, state, this is Tyler Richard Paul Ketchum. And I don't believe we were here for a motion to revoke. It was just compliance. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, so his commission conditions are going to be altered and amended to include a return to Bexar County. And he will be supervised here in Bexar County. And if you all can do an updated TAP evaluation. And also see if Veterans Treatment Court here will accept him.
Okay.
All right, is there anything else, counsel?
Not from defense counsel, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. And probation, I'm sorry, counsel, do you want that TAP evaluation in custody, out of custody?
You can do it either way, but if it's in custody, it takes about 2 weeks. If it's out of custody, it'll be a couple of months.
If it's faster in custody, Judge, I prefer in custody.
All right, so there's going to be an updated TAP evaluation that'll take place in custody. Then he's going to be transferred back to San Antonio for a referral to felony, referral to Veterans Treatment Court as well. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, counsel. All right, anyone else ready? All right, Yanis. Good morning, where's Mr. Yanis? Hello. Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing okay. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. So today is final discovery.
Yes, Judge.
Do you have all discovery?
I believe so. The state is actually informed me though that they were going to be asking for one item. I don't know if the prosecutors here to say. It's I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I think it was the prosecution guide where they check off just like what they have. and-
SB 111 form?
Right, that was it.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, on this case, put this at the end. You all will need to confer off docket. Norman, put this at the end of September for a plea deadline date. All right, that will be your plea deadline date. Your counsel will confer off docket with the state to obtain a plea offer. And then on September 30th, you'll need to let the court know whether or not you've accepted an offer or come to an agreement.
And the state has, just for the court's awareness, the state has tendered a tentative plea offer, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Discuss that with Mr. Yana.
All right, just have a seat. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Anyone else? All right, and I need the motion to revoke on that one. Thank you.
It should be in the.
Who's here on Eduardo Escalera?
First, John. Ready?
And this is gonna be the last case. And everything else will have to come back in the afternoon. All right, court is calling 2020 CR 0291. State versus Eduardo Escalera. Could I have parties announced?
George Fania for the state of Texas.
Budred Nair from Mr. Solera.
And are you Mr. Escalera?
Yes, sir.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Eduardo Escalera who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2020 CR 0291 for the offense of violation bond and protective order two or more times within a 12-month period on August 2nd, 2021 for a period of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, we're here this morning on state's motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision. Violation condition number 20. On or about the 11th day of July 2025 in Webb County, Texas, the defendant Eduardo Xavier Escalera did then and there fail to register for, attend a parenting program with the approved agency in violation condition number 20.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. The state will waive the remaining violations, Your Honor.
That's what I'm defending.
Any objection to the waivers? Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 20, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 20?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 22. Is there proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor, and that is to revoke the defendant's probation, adjudicate him guilty, and sentence him to 2 years prison.
I'm sorry, how many?
2.
That's the agreement, Your Honor.
Are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes.
All right, has he done anything on probation? Has he completed anything?
I did my community.
You want to raise your right hand?
Yes.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hands.
I finished my community hours at SADF. I attended SADF. I completed SADF. I also, I enrolled to my VIP classes, but they made me start over because I missed, I think, 2 weeks. So they made me start over again.
So why didn't you complete your parenting classes?
Well, it's because in Laredo, that your kids had to be a certain age to attend it, but I was gonna start with the same professor there, but I had to finish the VIP classes first.
Problem is primarily drug abuse, Judge. Frequently, he was extended a year ago, for a year. Since then, it is concerned, most of the violations have been either a failure to show a positive or delivered in drug tests.
I did attend an outpatient program that I emailed a certificate to my probation officer in Laredo, and I think she emailed it over here. It was called SCAN. And my counselor there was Carla, and I did it for 6 months with drug testing and everything.
Mhm. All right, probation. What are you requesting?
Probation's recommendation is to extend him for 2 years. For to attend the safety program.
All right,
There's a fact, but it is.
here are your choices. These are only two choices you have.
If I may, Your Honor, before you,
Yes.
I just want the court to be aware, as far as what probation said, his probation did expire at the beginning of this month.
Okay.
So,
All right, so here are your two choices. These are the only choices you have. I can revoke you. I'll sentence you to 3 years in the prison. You get credit for any successful completion of inpatient treatment because legally I'm required to do that. Or I can revoke you, find you guilty, and grant you probation, but you'll be going to safety.
So it's the 3 years, not 2.
Yes.
And how long is safety?
I'm sorry?
How long is that program?
Well, you have an aftercare program that I believe is 3 to 6 months, and the actual program in custody is 9 months.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'm sorry?
I'll do the safety, because, well, I thought I was gonna do the 2 years in TDC.
You want to discuss it with your client?
Let me discuss it with him, I'll make Judge.
All right, so I'm going to let your attorney discuss that with you. Counsel, you can discuss it with him and you can appear by Zoom if you can't be back this afternoon. All right, so the court is going to, you're welcome. So the court is going